Good evening. Happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. How's it going tonight? Ooh, compensation gift. So a little bit of extra Lions tournament credits. Couple, what is that, like 2 extra chests? All right, let's check out events for today. Starting out, we have Unity. Sarris Invasion is on the invading entities today. Armada Destruction, SLB, 2 days. Pioneer's Crest being paid this time. ALB, his choice tokens, and premium Mere Dust. Still kind of light on the premium Mere Dust, but choice tokens is kind of okay. We have Artifact Upgrade SLB. Our reputation spending events. Pinnacle Power, Hostile Hunt, Fleet Commander Upgrade SLB. Let's knock the SLB out for Fleet Commander upgrades right away. I'm going to take advantage of that every time as long as I've got Khan ready to take some upgrades. Easy W. Alright, so that's another 100 points on head of the curve. So that means we have to make up 1,000 points over the next 5.5 days. Gonna be tough. But it's doable. And then we have Q's Hostiles today. Forbidden Tech upgrades. One through 3 will account for the... One through 3 will count towards the head of the curve meta. So I think that one I'm going to wait till tomorrow morning and see what the scores are looking like. Hey, Big Booty, how's it going? I had intended to be on a little bit earlier, but I had internet problems today, and I didn't want to have a crappy screen or stream. I was hoping to avoid that as much as possible. Sarris Invasion Exchange. Is that normal? That is normal. It just has a different border. There's a normal one and a light one usually. Okay. Just chilling. Good. Kind of exactly what everybody should hopefully be doing. Alright, so I'm gonna try to see if I can gain... So I got the aggravation building ready to go up to 51. I'll run through the refinery. Get that all done. I'm gonna send out... I'm gonna do my transition refines and then see what I need to go mine. Because I can guarantee I need to go mine transition. Okay, so I updated the pulls here. Done. Okay, so we don't have to do any mining to get our refines done for tomorrow. But we can get one full rotation in uncommon to stock up. And 3 full rotations on the rare. So I'm going to start with uncommon first. Start with uncommon, get that out of the way. Work our way up to the rare. Make things a little bit better. Dispatch cube off to Romulans. And we'll do actual defense. All my buildings and base are level 69. I only need to get the dry docks defense platforms there now. Wow. That's a lot of really good progress. That puts you in a very, very good position to hit the big upgrade button whenever you're ready. Okay, so it's that one. Yeah, long time to do it though. You can do it at your pace though now. I mean, that's kind of the nice thing, because even like with my stuff here, like I kind of know some of the stuff I need to do around the R&D building to kind of get to 69. So as my operations building's going, I'm going to kind of start working on these to kind of get those ready. I don't remember if it was the R&D department that needed it. Must have been just the operations building that needs to have the these buildings upgraded, so I'll work on that and just kind of get those up to 67, just kind of in prep. And then hopefully by the time I get these done, I should be ready to upgrade this and be up 68, and the cruise to 69 should go pretty quick at that point. That's kind of my current goal. That might shift though. I might come Friday, I might advance operations and just put the effort into getting the academy upgraded, or just do the shuttle bay so that I can do the academy and then start working on the rest of the buildings. I don't think 68 would be any advantage as far as like battle pass or events or anything like that, so I don't have any big desire to make sure I push it before Friday, but you never know if there's some good reason to spend this weekend for upgrades or something. That might happen. That'll probably be one of the bigger timings on my progression, is if there's any officers that are tied into any leaderboards or anything that I'd like to spend to get some spend effort to get some shards for. Otherwise, if there's no exciting officers, then there's not a lot of reason to push. Other than for the next ship.
Mama said you're meant to burn as bright as a star among the midnight sky. All the pressure blinded me, but now I see I'm not different from the rest. You said I'd fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now I'm lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away.
A lot of it's gonna end up hinging on speed up acquisition too. A Vindicator. Not that one. Vindicator Refinery. Okay, that one I did this morning apparently. All right, I'm gonna crew this up to do some G5 Armadas. see if some players from the Alliance want to give a little hand. Actually, let's do this differently. No, not the Crozier. I want the NX-01. I'm gonna have to scrap the Crozier as soon as I can, just so I quit accidentally selecting it when I'm trying to pick the NX-01. It's like the one reason I'm looking forward to G5 scrapping right now, I think. There's Fatu Cray in here. I wonder about doing this with the cube. Nah, that probably wouldn't give me enough beam charge. I was thinking like being able to beam these hostiles while doing armadas might not be bad. Hello, Jorg. How are you doing tonight? '67s are popping good in this system tonight. Is the ALB... I never looked to see if the ALB scores just on directive spend or if it scores on defeat. The only defeat metric is based on using Revenant on a polygon and Relativity on a Crenum. So this is kind of the companion to the event that we had over the end of last week, where it was the solo armadas that were scoring. I kind of like that they have that little bit of variety baked into it. It'd be kind of neat to see that be like a 4-day ALB and have like 2 days of it being solos and 2 days of it being group armadas. All right, progress. Why is the daily events always in the middle lately? Alright, Pinnacle of Power is complete. Probably going to do a research. Beat up this guy. Let's see if there's Vindicator research to do. All Repair versus Solo. Taunt versus Solo. Taunt versus Romulans. I need to remember to do Taunt. That's one of those things I need to get used to with the Vindicators, the Taunt ability and actually using it. Alright, well, we've got that coming back. I'm gonna finish running through the refinery. Continuum. I'm probably almost due for more directives. Oh, that was only 4 days ago. If I get in on some polygons, I might be able to do the daily for the Titan buff.
I don't wanna fight anymore. Just turn around and leave me. The tear in my eye drops on the floor alongside my spear.
No wonder I've been hurting for X-Borg stuff. I've been forgetting to do the risk opportunity exchange, I guess. I haven't been hurting for it, but I've been noticing that it's less than normal. Should have a better charismatic. Diplomat might not be better. What do you have her? I know those two officers fit better on other assignments.
I never pray to God
Should get most of dailies done. Work my way through Federation, Klingon, Romulan, collect the elite tree chests and the credit conversions for the scout messages. And then we can try to go do one of the Sarris invading entities. I shouldn't even say try. Absolutely smash. Okay, so with the way that I'm getting these Wrath credits maxed up here, I'm hoping that there's going to be an event next month that's going to require the spend on these. So I'm getting at the point where I've got enough on hand that I'm able to probably start doing some of the good researches or the good favors. I don't necessarily want to hang on to these forever. Like, I think the epic one is the one that I would like to have done sooner than later. I need the quantum slipstream though. Alright, Cube is back at base. Reset miners. Since these things cycle through so fast. Okay, and then I need to see if I can get a couple more trial bills out of the export store. I'm hurting a little bit for them. Otherwise, it'll be a lot of hostiles tonight. Alright, Forbidden Tech. I'm gonna do a big pull on this one. No trial bells. Okay, I think that's the only chest that I can get trial bells in. Make sure that I did collect 22 hours. Get our 3 out of the way that we have. 3Q's Trials Hostels is a little rough. And there wasn't anything that I skipped here, no. Alright, so that's as many of those as I get to use tonight. We'll see if we can knock down the rest. Hi Ryan, how's it going tonight? Things are looking like they're gonna be quiet in a good way. We're attacking dead bases for the war room. Is the war room up already? I thought that still had a couple days. Ours isn't starting for another 2 days, 19 hours. Did I click on the wrong thing? That's where the war room used to exist. It is open. I did not even realize that. I've been looking at the arena thinking that was War Room. Well, cool. Then I guess I I will turn my transigen mining into isogen mining efforts, I guess. Complete TC Trailblazer event. Yeah, just do some 3-star isogen. There it is. Sometimes it's kind of fun to reach out to friendly alliances and just trade isogen with them. Sometimes it's fun to find unfriendly alliances and just steal it from them too. Okay, that's there, that's there. I'm gonna be using all my ships today. I kind of need to go out and get rare splicers. So I think I'm gonna work on doing rare splicers. And then after I get stocked up on those, I'm probably gonna do a run or two in the Mirror Universe. Six ships out mining, and it's not even Monday. That's kind of impressive. Pretty sure the 60 is the best system for this. Maybe the 62. '60 should have the most rare, but 60 starts putting in the epic. How much war room crap does that even need? $65 billion points. So I need to get 1 billion 3-star isogen to finish it off. Or just destroy 22 stations. 22 stations might be easier. Yeah, one station 22 times. I might go that road. I put up a 3-day shield yesterday, so I don't really want to blow it, but I'll at least get the points on the board, and then if I need to do something tomorrow or something, finish off the event later. I can do that with a dead station somewhere. There's enough of them around. Yeah, the guy that would have normally had it done by now is in, oh, I died against the DY. The guy that normally does that went and visited one of our allies. I'm guessing somebody may... No, nobody's even hit a station. Because we're under 3 billion points. Well, unless they lost. I guess if they lost, they could have... if they lost, they could have hit a few. I didn't see anybody posting anything asking for help cracking a station or anything. Something anybody was actually trying to raid. Now the question is, do I go after the DY 100 or 200 immediately? Or do I just pretend it's not there? I go after it immediately. I got some jumps if I need to jump back. Okay, succeeded this time. I wonder if I can use the cutting beam against these ones. Or if 60 still's too strong. I never know how to even figure that out. 4.9 billion. Nope. I don't know if that one counts the researches or not. But I don't think the research adds 20 billion attack power. Alright, our armada is almost done. You still got somebody tagging along for this. I was a little bit afraid I was going to be doing the Armada event by myself. Nobody would even tag along for the extra chest. Yeah, that doesn't take hardly anything down for damage. It'd be a little bit more convenient if I could, but I guess I don't even know if GS31 gets up to that power. Did I not start that? I don't know if I'll be able to defeat this without the... I don't know if I'll be able to defeat this without the taunt. We'll see. Why are level 50 players using... protectors? $384, there we go. So I'll be able to do pretty much full ships on this run. Well, I still need to go off and do the Sarris Armada too.
Under the pressure, I lost my temper. I said something foolish. Did I go and ruin this when it started to feel so real? Could feel it.
How many hostiles do I have to kill to finish off the Fuse trial one? 500 hostiles. I'll make a good dent in that in this trip here, filling up the cargo. It's still tempting to try to use the cutting beam, even though I know it only takes off like 3%.
Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop.
You dug my pillow. Thanks. See you next time. Have a good sleep, Jorg. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna have to go put a loot crew on. This is going way too slow. I should have thought about that before I went out here. Probably almost switch to Revenant with the loot crew. Let's see, I think Walk Carol is out. Yeah, she's out on the Serene Squall. So we'll tag in Garrett. And then Doc should be free. Dane does... I don't need that. Oh, Beer's on the... Beer's out on the Vindicator. Okay, so that's my uncommon. When I send that back out, I can send that off to rare. Oh yeah, that's making much better progress. I was debating about not using the loot crew to be able to help get the 500 hostiles, but it still feels like it's a waste for not, doubling or better your efforts. Feels inefficient to not use the loot crew if you have the headroom for it. All right, so think I'm gonna go ahead and advance one of my P1 ATAs since they're expiring at the same time. Okay, Icheb, I don't need him for anything. Ooh, 78%. That's not great. I have to send it anyways. That's as good as I'm gonna get with the officers that I have available. I forgot about a Selkie. Selkie died. Selkie down. That's where the exclamation point boom command comes in handy. And then back out. Exclamation point boom. Makes it a little bit easier when I have all 3 ships arriving in the system at the same time, because then I have less chance of getting distracted. Or I at least have 2 ships that are gonna survive. If I send them all at separate times like this, I have an opportunity to lose all 3 ships. Okay, Serene Squall doesn't count because that was just time. Alright, Cube. Oh, I thought Cube was stuck, but it's still going. That's weird. It showed that it had 18 ships left in the queue. I click in the system and it's down to 9. But it's still going. I can't complain about it still going. All right, Chaser. Wait for this guy to stop. There we go. And the next one. I'm gonna pull Vindicator back. I'm gonna swap that out for the Kaskari, and I'm gonna go do my Sarris Invasion invading entity. Get that out of the way, get that done for tonight. Probably kill some Fatu Cray while I'm there. But I have a little bit left to do for another chest pull. Because I'll have to get 97 million more. All right, that one's about, cube is about half full. I'll probably need to do 2 trips in total to be able to get what I need for the refine. Okay, one more chaser. I don't know if that one's gonna stop. Okay. Man, I had to smash the crap out of that button to get it to actually stop. The lag when the other ship's attacking can really mess with that. Hi MJ, how you doing tonight? Hope all's going well. All is going pretty dang well. I'm just getting ready to go do my first Chimera, which is probably my only one, to be honest. And thank you for the 100 biddies. I think one of these nights I'm going to be able to do 2 of them, because I think you get a little bit more than one pull. I guess that could depend on a little bit of luck too. I have... Just lurking around. Always a good time. You did yours already? Yeah, it's it's not exactly exciting when they only have one entity that you can attack. it makes it very underwhelming. Luckily, you can. I assume everybody can finish their milestone with one. As long as you can finish your milestone, I guess it doesn't really matter how many you can do. That's hostiles. That's invading entities. This one, not specific, not specific. Non-armada hostiles should include invading entity. I should be pulling up the sheet and looking at the sheet for this, but generally, if you can find enough that don't have anything specified, you can just wing it. Fighting hostiles. Non-armada hostiles. There we go. Thanks for the lurk, MJ. Okay. Our magic system is here. No. There. No. Further out. There. It doesn't have the normal glow that it does. Usually it stands out. Get enough for 2 kills? I think I had 2 kills last time. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure if I don't have 2 kills this time, I should have 2 kills next time, though. I feel like it's like every 3 or 4 you should have 2. Or every 3rd or 4th time. But it's weird because it normally has that green hit to it. Yeah, so you have to trade in on the invasion exchange, which you get off of the thing, and hope that you get the 100. Yeah, I'm at 160 right now, so I should have a good chance of being able to do a second one on the next run. Oh, these don't... I thought these transformed into Fatu Cray. Well, they give away the scrap at least. Either way, as long as I get enough to do my next refines, it'd be perfect. Did this one stall out? It was moving towards the ships. I thought maybe it was just the location glitch, but I guess not. Buggy. Alright, so this cube should be full on the next ship. Ooh, errors being thrown left and right. Alright, so that's 11 million, so I'll need... probably... about 1.6 each. So probably about 80 hostiles. We're probably pretty close to the time that this ship is out of haul. Which is convenient. I like it when things work out that way. I feel like I just reset those. Alright, so we have 2,500 of the eye patches. I didn't open one of the chests. Must be the survival chest. There we go. 21,000. Then we get eye patches. And that should complete the SMS for me. That is complete. And then I can do my exchange. And I didn't get any blueprints that time. Or not blueprints, the blueprint vouchers. None. None. It's a 50% chance. So I should be able to have... should be able to have another one pull ready for tomorrow. And then if I get lucky, should be ready to get a second pull. Okay, so I'm gonna send this back out to get another load. We'll swap around miners. Your Shara is putting in the work tonight. All right, load up the queue. Okay, this needs to get re-upped as well. Ooh, did that? No, I thought the cube broke. I don't like the errors that keep popping up. All right, so this one's 500K. Perfect. All right, 400K. There was one over here that was 390. There we go. Good for 900. I'll probably take off of the 700 one that's next to it. Okay. Just a little bit of lag. I guess it's kind of funny what some of the things that these systems do to ships. And the way that things react with the lag is sometimes a little hilarious. Sometimes it's just plain annoying, but sometimes it's kind of funny. All right, so Koskari is almost getting finished up. I'm hoping that we'll have around our 107 million Batu Cray scraps. That should be pretty close. It should be enough to get the day 2 refine on it. That's 52 out of what I needed for 80. Or what I guessed was 80. So 210, so we have enough to cover tomorrow's scrap and then the next one. I don't have the timing on the cooldown setup to be able to do a extra pull on this run, so it'll just have to be a jump start for the next one. which is good because that means that right at reset I can kick it off. And the cube broke. Had to redo computer, had a Windows update. Yeah. Yeah. When I was logging in to start stream, and I was going to double check something in my NVIDIA config, and I saw that there's a driver update for my graphics card, and I was like, I'm definitely not gonna run that immediately before starting stream. But I won't be surprised if by the time I'm done, I'll have a Windows update pending or something too. It is Tuesday. Not only the Tuesday, it's the last Tuesday of the month too, so there's probably more cumulative roll-ups than normal. And $20 pack for the Sarris Invasion. It's probably not a bad value. Because that can convert into Marco shards and Galactic Acclaim. More Galactic Acclaim. That's definitely not the worst $20 to spend in this game. Which that makes me wonder. Gonna go boom. I don't know if I take hazard damage here or not. I do. I think I'm more likely to die to the hazard damage than I am to the hostiles. I'm stretching some extra bonus out of this ship tonight. That's just got to be on shreds. Does hazard damage not work the same here? There it is. I was almost getting concerned. Scar repair at least makes it really easy to finish off the daily spend. Some days it's almost a struggle to get that. All right, where's the squall at? It's about halfway's. 40% damaged. Cube's Q is dropping faster than it should be, because that should be in like in the double digits right now. Alright, we'll send another cycle of rare mining. The queue must have gotten stuck at one time, and so some of these are left over from when the queue was stuck. These aren't actually queued up right now. That stupid glitch. Plus, you get an exocomp for 1500% damage to invading entities for an hour. Oh, that's actually a pretty useful exocomp. Is that one of those insta-claim ones? Oh, you can bank those up? Interesting.
I just realized I've built walls a mile high to protect my heart, but now I'm all alone.
So, I mean, you could technically use that for Krenum
The heart doesn't
or the House of Hurok ones.
been so scared that I unravel. Brick by brick, I built these walls. Now I know that I am strong. Just watch me tear them down. I'm gonna tear them down. If it couldn't break your heart, is it really love?
Probably, yeah.
If it can't tear you
That might be worth paying attention to.
just watch me march towards the battle. I'm gonna tear down
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. If this ship dies, it's not my fault. It's got the weird glitch thing going on where it doesn't know where it's at.
I criticized myself
Yeah, I think it's fine.
for lies. I know I can't hide, 'cause then I'd be alone, stuck on the inside.
Yeah, that one should be good.
Doesn't need a castle, it needs a bridge. Been so scared that I unravel. Brick by brick, I built these walls. Now I know that I'm enough. Just watch me tear them down.
Okay, where are these ships at right now? Because I'm confused. There should be 2 ships in this system, but there's 2 ships out of the system.
Is it really love? If it can't tear you apart, is it really love? Just watch me march towards the battle. I'm gonna tear down this castle. I'm gonna tear down this castle.
Yeah, that lag did some weird things.
Couldn't break your heart, is it really love? Can't tear you apart, is it really love? Couldn't break your heart, is it really love? Can't tear you apart, is it really love?
Okay, let's see if this actually works this time. Okay, stopped. Why when I click on mine is it warping? Might need to restart game because things are weird. Alright, that one stopped. Mine is charging again. Okay, restarting. I don't feel like the squall should be destroyed right now. So when I closed the game, I must have turned off the ship ability. That seems weirdly unnecessary. Because I should have had probably like 20 or 30 minutes left on it yet. 30. All right, it's ad break time. I'm going to refill my beverage and get a potty break in. So we'll take a short break and I'll be right back. Thank you for the follow, Endless. How are you doing tonight? Got me getting back from just refreshing my beverage. Edva Damasca, how you doing tonight? Loading. That is a cute emote. If you're not following, give her a follow. Some rest and recovery. Still, the school year is kicking my behind. Yeah, I've heard a few people are having some issues. It's Tuesday, so I mean that's a good chunk of the week gone. Kind of starting to look towards the back half. All right, so still got some points for Unity to come up. I'm actually surprised that SLB I got 12 points in. Nothing ruins a Friday like realizing it's only Tuesday. Yeah, I could definitely understand that. It's supposed to be very, very low participation right now. I think I ran 3 uncommon armadas. Uncommon FKR directives. Yeah, 6,000 points apiece. I can't believe there's not more points than that. Like, I should have been left in the dust.
At the festival that we met at, were you just a face in a crowd?
No, G5. I keep on forgetting G5 space exists. I'm used to going past it. Alright, so the extra Fatu Crate chest. That's a little bit over a half a pull. A little bit under a half a pull. I got some extra Dominion salvage there. And then Chimera trophy. I don't know where the trophy... I don't know where the trophy gets spent. The blueprint voucher. Eye patch. Is the trophy just used for completion tracking? Or was I misreading that? Was that my Augment Exile trophies that I saw? I could have swear that said Chimera trophies. I'm gonna have to look that up on FTS ST. No, the Spox Club. That's where that's at a Chimera trophy. I must have combined them two together. There's no such thing. Okay. Okay, 400. Looks like the system's being kept pretty tidy. Mostly tidy. And then war room progress. About halfway to the first tier. No, that's not where I need to be. Not in my station. I need to be in our territory. Then check up on Augment Exile. Make sure I've got the rare. I've got the rare. Epic's covered. So I got my pulls that I need there. I still need... I still need 207 hostiles for the Trials and Tribulations. So I'm going to use that opportunity to go to Mirror Universe. And do a little speed up grinding. I love that chaos emote. I think that's my favorite.
We're online, ready to fire away. A digital breeze from cybernet seas. We may not make it out of the bay. Just unwind, it doesn't
Oh, you did make them yourself? You did a very good job with them then.
try not to freeze or throw away the keys. The predator is now the prey. Things could be different. Things could be alright. Things could be innocent when dark becomes light. We're online.
Every once in a while, like I go use it and then it says that I'm not subscribed, so I gotta go run back to your channel and do an offline sub all of a sudden. Especially during these subathons. During these subathons, that chaos emote, I love to use that one. Like if I go look at my September a little September summary on your channel, it'll probably show that that's my #1 used emote off of your channel. It's probably in my top 5 of all my used emotes. Ah, my sub must have fell inactive again though. The crash one. Yeah, the cat's expression is that is multi-purpose for sure. Because there's like just there's a very specific look of disappointment there. I should have guessed that it was going to be a little bit busier here tonight. Because I mean, like, anytime that the main event load is going to be a little more heavy, it should be kind of expected that folks will be in here making good use of their time. I didn't pop any of my faction Exo comps again. But I do have Loot Crew, so Loot Crew should boost the faction rep gain. At least 5. It is the one thing that is nice when there's other people that are attacking in here is you can kind of just stick in a corner. Almost spawn camp. Ah, the weird cube glitch. Recall. Okay. Some of these things get a little weird. The game has been different tonight. Down to 2. Maybe? I can't tell if Riker's out. Okay. So it's me and B. Actually, I should go down this way. No, I'll go this way. Okay, send transited miners back out. Alright, I should advance the recon locus too. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm going to be at, is 51. I hit the button for the upgrade, and I want to get the refine reset for that, or started, or whatever change that really brings. I'm trying to leave things go. A lot of times I speed these things up, and with the event being for helps today, I'm trying to make sure that things go. Oh, I forgot to taunt. All right, so I forgot the taunt. So an exclamation boom to mark another ship lost to negligence. All right, ship G is the target. I'm trying to debate whether I want to make this a persistent stat to track, or if I want to do this on a per stream basis. I should make it so that it plays taps too with that. it happens a ton within each stream. Well, I hope it happens 0 times each stream. I put it up, this is the second stream that I've had it, and I'm only at 5, so I don't think it's happening too often. It'd be interesting to see like what it's at in like a month though. If I would have started that initially when Transigen came out and like all the ships that I lost to the Suliban chasers, that would have made for a very interesting fact. That's a fun one. I like that one. Well, you have the power to make me eat a worm. Alright, let me queue up a couple more hostiles. We'll do that wheel spin and see if you get lucky with a worm. Alright. Is that working? Oh yeah, that's working. Oh no. The 100 DPI. That one's actually worse than the worm. Let's see. Bring up my timer. So it reduces the DPI of my mouse from like 2000 to 100. I think it's probably at 3000 down to 100. All right, activated. So it takes me about 8 tries to get my mouse across my screen. That's as far as I can drag it at one go. So it's not like I'm in an FPS shooter or something, because that gets to be really rough when you're in a game like that. But this one, it's a little bit, it's tedious. So it's moving across 100 dots for every inch I move the mouse in real life. And my monitor is 2,560 dots wide. So I literally have to do, what is that, like 2 feet? Move it across the screen. That's fine. It just makes things a little bit more of a struggle. If I had this pop up like 6 times a stream, I'd actually have, my arm would get tired. But it's only one space on the wheel, so it doesn't pop up too often. click on it. And 5 minutes goes by pretty quick. If I cheated, I could probably like crank the resolution down on the game or something. Move everything closer together. I'm gonna change. What do I want to change this? I'm gonna push Data in place of Rachel Garrett. I think that will give me a little more survivability to make the trip out there a little better. No, I'm gonna say actually swap out to my full-on hostile crew. Yeah, but that's cheating. I know I'm trying not to like scam the system, but I did a little bit last night. One of the things was there's redemption. I couldn't attack any hostiles that I had a ship advantage against, and I was working on testing Reliant crews, so all the ships were attacking me instead of me doing any attacking. So it was a little scammy, but it was with what I was trying to do in the game. I think next time though, when I do this, I'm probably gonna set the DPI up to like 200 maybe. 100 is a little bit rough, but it's supposed to be rough. That's also why there's a 5-minute limit on it too. The Mirror Universe, trying to navigate the systems is probably the worst spot to have it. All right, timer's up. That's such a relief. All right, mark that as complete. I'm not even used to having the normal movement anymore. I'm gonna grab that 900 and clear that off. I don't know why this guy has to keep on airing out and jumping me across the system in Romy here. All right, so we're at 51. I'm going to queue up some hostiles. Go into the refinery and see where that's at. Okay. No. Aggregation. Okay, so now I have... Oh. They straight up give you the Orion Bomb. I kind of thought that was just the opportunity to start getting that stuff. Okay. I'll take it. So the uncommon aggregation banner is unlocked, which gives upgrade here. So common stays. Common feeds this, and this, and this. So common doesn't change at all. All we get is the ads for the uncommon. So uncommon is a 25,000 refine. That gives 11,000 of the loot. That's 3,300, 3,300. Uncommon prototype tech protomatter. Rare prototype tech. Rare prototype tech protomatter. Forbidden tech claim. So this will be like a 2 to 3 item pull. $500. I'm trying to decide if I want to push building on both packs. I don't think so. I think the uncommon, I want to start doing the protomatter and catalyst. I think I'm going to set that up for protomatter and catalyst. And then when I get bulked up with some extras, I can decide if I want to do one of the other rare options. So common's going to keep on feeding building and research. Uncommon's going to feed prototype tech upgrade ability. I'm going to follow Jules Verne's advice and ignore the uncommon. And I'm going to focus on the rare. Alright, nobody else is in the system right now, so I'm just gonna queue everything up. All right. Well, I think I'm going to just keep on grinding here in the Mirror Universe. Samo went live with her Pickleballooza. So I think I'm going to raid out to her. I'm going to call that a stream for today.